Welcome to Real Estate Pro Tips. I'm Pete Sabine.
And I'm Leslie Whitney. We are realtors here in the San Francisco East Bay area. The topic is how to sell your home in a hot seller's market. Pete, you've been selling homes here since 1985, and since then there have been 3 significant seller markets. What are the characteristics of a seller's market?
Our local real estate market is one of the hottest I've experienced in my 36-year real estate career. A seller's market trend is driven by a lack of supply of available homes for sale, strong buyer demand for homes, low home interest rates. The supply metric is 3 months or less of available homes for sale based on closed sales activity. As an example, you divide the number of homes for sale by the number of homes sold in 1 month to determine the number of months of supply. Another characteristic is the average days on market metric. If the average days on market is less than 30 days, this is another indicator of a seller's market. The list price to sold price ratio is another indicator of a seller's market. Homes consistently sell quickly and above the list price in a seller's market.
So how long will this trend last?
Most likely for the first half of this year and possibly through the remainder of 2021. Beyond then requires a crystal ball.
And what is the formula for selling a home above the list price?
Preparation, presentation, and pricing.
What do you recommend for preparation prior to offering a home for sale?
I recommend obtaining property inspection reports to confirm the condition of the home. The reports will provide recommended repairs related to systems and mechanical components such as appliances, HVAC, plumbing, electrical, roof, and safety hazards.
All sellers want an as-is sale, and most sellers want to avoid making repairs or concessions. Is that right?
Yes, in many cases, the buyer is more willing to accept a home in as-is condition when the seller provides accurate information about the condition of the home. When you are selling in a seller's market, provide the buyers with a disclosure package in advance of accepting an offer. The disclosure package includes property inspection reports and the required property disclosures completed by the seller. The disclosure package creates transparency and provides useful information for a buyer to confirm the existing condition of the property. I recommend that you include this provision with the agreement. Any inspections performed by the buyer are for information purposes only. There shall be no seller repair concessions. This provision emphasizes your intent and confirms the as-is property condition of the purchase agreement with the buyer.
Okay, and what else do you recommend when preparing a home for sale?
Obtain a proposal from a professional home staging company. The proposal should include recommendations for interior and exterior paint colors, landscaping, light fixtures, flooring, plumbing fixtures, and cabinet hardware. Also, beware of realtors who self-stage homes. Hire a professional stager with liability and workman's comp insurance and a stager that has their own inventory of staging furniture and accessories. Follow the recommendations of the staging proposal to update your home. Then have your home professionally cleaned and detail your landscaping.
Pete, once the home preparation is completed, how do you present the home for sale?
Hire a professional photographer and videographer to capture the essence of your home. Home buyers search for homes online, and your home must present well with a high level of emotional appeal, or most buyers will not make the effort to visit your home. No showings equal no sale.
And how do you price a home to sell?
Price your home to sell strategically. Review recent nearby sold properties that are like-kind in size, location, and condition. This data will set the current fair market value of your home. Review nearby pending sale properties that are similar and currently in escrow. Focus on the list price of these pending sale properties to provide insight of the list prices that attracted buyers to make an offer. Then review nearby active properties that are currently for sale in your target price range. Determine how well your home will compete with the active properties that are priced 10% above and 10% below your target list price. Buyers make their decision to buy a home driven by its emotional appeal and supported by their perception of fair market value of your list price when compared to other available homes for sale in your price range.
Okay, so now the stage is set, the home is prepared to show well, and the asking price is competitive. How do you create the condition for buyer competition to get the highest possible sales price?
Set an offer date to review purchase offers 7 to 10 days from your MLS debut date. The offer date strategy ensures that all buyers currently in the market will have a chance to view and bid to purchase your home. It sets the stage for multiple offers with offer prices above your list price. And one of the best tools to use when you have more than one offer is the seller multiple counteroffer. If the seller receives more than one offer, the seller has the option of responding to these offers using a seller multiple counteroffer. The multiple counteroffer has a provision that requires the seller to sign the counteroffer after the seller receives the counteroffer signed by the buyer to confirm the seller's final acceptance. The seller multiple counteroffer allows a seller to negotiate with more than one buyer at the same time without being obligated to sell to anyone if a buyer signs and accepts the counteroffer. The seller signs one of the multiple counteroffers after the buyer signs and returns it to the seller to confirm the seller's final acceptance and to sell to one of the buyers.
What are the most important items a seller should require from a buyer to be included with an offer?
Signed copies of all inspection reports and property disclosures provided by the seller. Copies of recent bank statements as proof of down payment funds. A copy of a gift letter if the buyer is getting down payment assistance. A loan pre-approval letter from the buyer's lender if financing is needed to purchase. A letter from the buyer's realtor that highlights the key features and benefits of the offer terms. And a letter from the buyer that confirms why this home is the best option for their needs.
And what are the important items in a loan pre-approval letter?
Well, be sure the loan pre-approval letter states verification of income, assets, employment, credit, and the source of down payment. Make sure the loan approval letter is no more than 30 days old. The lender's cell number and contact information, as well as the maximum approved loan amount. The loan letter must inspire confidence of the buyer's ability to obtain financing needed to complete the purchase.
What is one of the most valuable attributes to look for when hiring a realtor to represent you?
Hire a skilled negotiator. Your realtor should have a proven track record. We've been selling homes in the East Bay area since 1985 with over 1,000 successful sales. There's no substitute for contract negotiation experience.
Thank you for joining us. I'm Leslie Whitney.
And I'm Pete Sabine. To find out more about our real estate services and the expertise we provide, go to our5starteam.com.
Listen to our Real Estate Pro Tips podcast. You can find our podcast at 5starrealestateteam.podbean.com. Hire us to win with us.